Ed, you're on mute, bud.
Thank you for that.
I think I figured it out. LBA stands for or like listing agent. Hold on. Like listing agent advantage, because it says in the disclosure listing broker advantage. What kind of advantage?
You got me. Sometimes I know what I thought you were going to say originally is that they have a variable commission, meaning if they double side the deal, the seller gets a discount commission. But I've never seen that referred to as LBA. So that could be what it's referring to.
It could be because it's the same agents on two different properties, and one is a probate and one's not, and it's listed the same way. So
yeah, I'm not sure on that. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Groovy Joey, how are you?
Just peachy keen.
Jelly bean.
I love it.
Groovy and peachy keen. What year is this?
1963.
I am I'm going back in time. 63, I was barely talking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I wasn't talking yet.
Yeah, I wasn't. Okay.
Wasn't born yet.
All right. Thanks, Lorna, for that update.
My parents were getting their groove on though.
All right. They were giving it a shot. It's the effort that counts.
That's right.
I'll double down on Tim's recommendation. Tim and Pete actually recommended in and of itself. Freaky and amazing.
All right, I got to redouble my efforts to make sure I get it done.
It's a mind blower. To say it's magic is a oversimplification.
Wait, is this a movie? I'm sorry, I think I missed
It's a
it.
Hulu. It's a Hulu, not a show. It's a movie, I guess you can call it, a documentary. It's of a play. It was an off-Broadway play. That they did this. Stephen Colbert and his wife actually executive produced it, but it's just a picture is it's a showing of the play. It's a documentary of the play.
And freaky was the review we're getting?
No, again, one of the words I used, mind blowing. It's psychological magic, storytelling. and just you know, it gets in your head, right? I had some very wild dreams the night that I watched it, and I can't shake it. Peter, I just can't shake it.
Right on.
Tim felt the same way. I don't know if he's on there, but highly recommend it. So just to forewarn you guys, we're going to have somebody on today, Joey Feldman, who is our new design partner. He's part of Forward Living, but it's another Joey. You know, every meeting I'm on with him, I get a little freaked out, right, Joey? It's like somebody's calling my name.
It's the best name ever. So, I mean, that's all I can assume.
Ever.
Oh my.
Yeah, but we got two Joeys on the call, just in case anybody was wondering. All right, let's, you know, we usually warm up a little bit. There's, you know, we could chit chat for a couple more minutes to get the party started. Let's go to tell me something good, right? That usually brings up some interesting conversations.
I got my first referral for a client in Montana.
Good for you, Andy.
Thank you.
Andy is now licensed to do loans in Montana, right?
Yep.
Any other
Idaho
states?
and what's that?
Any other states?
Idaho and Wyoming are coming up soon.
Is that a package deal or?
If only.
It seems you have to take tests for each one of them.
Yes, you do. You have to do continued education and test for each one.
You might as well do it while your head's in that space, right?
Yeah.
Just add them on. Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you.
Andrew's going to Montana soon, so watch out. Oh yeah, Frank Zappa song.
Yeah.
Moving to Montana soon. Going to be a dental floss tycoon is, I think, the line. It's really too deep. Sorry. Absolutely, Frank Zappa was before my time too, Rob, but I still have an appreciation for him. Anyone else? Tell me something good, please.
I have something good.
Come on, Lorna.
Tracy and I missed the 9 o'clock meeting because we were getting the Moderna vaccination.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, and Tracy could take like a couple people she knew, and just to show how much she absolutely treats me like family and loves me, she kept me in my household.
That's what
I am
love's all
beyond
about.
blessed today to have her as a friend and a business partner and part of my family.
Yep, that's what you do for family.
Yes, she did it. She didn't have to.
That's my girls. And everybody's been, everybody that I know who's gotten it has not had any kind of repercussions from it. So a little sore arm is the worst thing I've heard for a couple of days.
I really don't care. I don't mind a sore arm,
What do you got, Alex?
fever, whatever.
What do you got, Alex?
I don't have anything.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
But the other Alexandra Pugachev is also talking, but she
Yes, now, I
sorry.
had my second vaccination the day before yesterday. No, Moderna, no absolute effects, no, none.
Excellent.
So guys, I think we all shall do that.
Oh, I'm in. I am in as soon as I'm able. I will do it.
Yeah,
For
I was invited, so I went and here I am.
Congratulations.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Alex Dion, did you have something you wanted to share?
No, just
Okay.
I shall.
Anybody else tell me something good? There's plenty of space for good news.
On that note, for most of you guys already know this, but just in case anyone doesn't, you can register on California's website, myturn.ca.gov. I just put the link in the chat. and you can register and you answer a few questions, and then they'll text you when you are got the green light to get the vaccine. So I just registered this morning, and it takes 5 minutes, and you're good to go.
myturn.gov,
myturn.ca.gov.
ca.gov.
Are we still
All right.
essential?
Thanks, Ed.
I think we're still deemed essential, but when you go on that website, there's no, when it says like, what is your occupation? I put resident, there's one that says, I'm not sure this is even right, but it says like residential, commercial, and something, I think it had to do with housing and real estate, but it was unclear, but nonetheless, that's what I chose. I don't know if that's right. Maybe someone knows the answer.
Okay.
I don't know if that's right either, but I would definitely check that box.
Thank you. Anybody else want to share something good this week? No. All right. Well, let's get the party started then. What's happening this week, guys? We have. It always starts with the same old Ed. We got to mix him up. Ed.
That's because every day should start with a little morning check-in. Meet, hang out with the crew. We got a great bunch of people to hang out with. Get your morning started. We talk a little bit of stats. This morning we were talking about what's going on in the market. We talk about what's latest goings on. We start with some mindset stuff. Get into some gratitude, and then we all just make our commitments what we want to do for the day. You're in and out under a half hour, and it starts your day off right, so you can get to lead generating.
Imagine you're opening the general store. You unlock the doors, you turn on the lights, and you do those morning activities. You have a cup of coffee. You get your employees settled in. It's the morning call every day. Open for business, baby. Right? What do you got for us coaching corner today, Ed?
Here's what I'll tell you guys. In coaching this month, we've been going over the listing process and all that, and we've been talking about pre-listing packets. Especially in coronavirus times, there's some options out there. Some people don't send a pre-listing packet at all, or if they do, they'll send one via email to do a virtual one. I think I'm a fan of, I've been going back to doing a paper one, a actual package, and talking about the pros and cons of that. So whatever you decide, I would go through there and kind of look at that. Some of the advantages of sending a pre-listing packet is you're giving them some information up front so that your listing appointment can go smoother, and you've already got a foot in the door by the time you get there. When done correctly, you want, ideally, as I was taught, you want by the time you show up at the doorstep that you're like 90% of the way to the finish line, which means that you'll be able to focus more on stuff like pricing and defending your commission at the listing appointment, and less time going over your bio and the marketing presentation, although that's important too.
I absolutely agree. I think that the pre-listing package is it's about telling or translating your business standard story. This is our approach to business. These are our accomplishments. These are and this is the way we do business. This is the way we look at business. And then the listing appointment is the strategy for your property, how we are going to get you what you want, right?
Yep.
And that's what you really want to focus on, and not all the all the subtext of how you got there.
And one last thing too, I'll say about pre-listing packets is it's a great opportunity to demonstrate your proficiency. And people are deciding whether they want to hire you to market their home. So it gives you a chance to demonstrate how good you are at marketing. The caliber and quality of the package you provide is important, because it provides them a demonstration of like, look, here's an example of the kind of product that I produce when given the opportunity. I'll do the same kind of job for your home.
And the difference between digital and analog in this, it could depend on the person. Who is my audience, and what are they going to respond to? Do they want to see my technical prowess, or is it? Do they want that kind of tactile experience of touching something? If you're going to create a book, go all in on it, right? Don't be sending them some stapled pre-listing package. We have hardbound presentation machines. It's a unibind. It actually melts the pages into a bound book. Give them some. There, Joey's holding it up right there. Give them something that they can, that elevates the experience. Thanks, Joey. That was weird, but.
Hey, Joey. Joey.
Yes.
It's Tracy Bates.
Hi, Tracy Bates.
Hey, I'm working out. That's why I'm not visible.
Okay.
But I just wanted to chime in because I was thinking about this, in that there's nothing wrong with us sending paper and digital. You can send digital as a backup, so that you still get an opportunity to show your technical expertise. Okay, I'm gonna tap done speaking because I'm out of breath.
All right. Focus on your breathing.
Thank you.
All right. All right, great. Thanks, Ed. Let's move on. Ignite 2.0 this week. We have Tuesday, Thursday. Hold on a second. We have no, that's fine. Go ahead, Merlin. Sorry about that. Tracy's doing tomorrow prospecting with Tracy Bates.
Okay, I do have to say something else. I'm sorry. I know I'm out of breath. I'm sorry, but I want to say, if you're coming to the class tomorrow, you got to participate. I don't like talking to myself, and I want it to be interactive. So if I pose a question, please just chime in with whatever it is that you think the answer might be, or a thought, or an aha, or whatever.
This class is for you. Use it, right? It's a workshop, make it a workshop environment. I absolutely agree. Yep. Thank you, Tracy. And that's 11:30 to 12:45. And then Rob on Friday with marketing, 11:30 to 12:45. Thank you very much. And as an aside, because of family reunion, let's not forget, is next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there will be no Ignite classes, nor will there be a team meeting on Wednesday. All right, so just keep that in mind. We'll get to family reunion. I don't know if Howie's here, but if he is, jump in, Howie. I'm going to say no, and we'll move forward. Andy.
Hi, everybody.
Andy, I'm going to do to you what Maury and I do to our kids. You're my favorite.
Ah, shucks.
You're all our favorites. That's the secret.
Of course, one at a time.
I love you guys. I appreciate it. Not much to report. I sound like a broken record, but appraisals. You guys, waiving an appraisal contingency is not up to me. It's up to your buyers. Lorna and Tracy and I just did a video on this, and I have nothing to do with it. I have no control over appraisers. I'm legally not allowed to speak with appraisers. It's really important. As much as I would love to say that I have that control, when it comes to timelines and contingencies, loan contingency is that ball's in my court. The appraisal part is totally up to your buyers. If they're willing to and have the ability to come in with any potential discrepancy, that is totally up to them. In terms of delivering appraisals in a timeline, it all depends where the property is. I have an escrow right now in the Joshua Tree area, and it's taken the appraiser 2.5 weeks to get out there.
Yikes.
Other areas, Burbank, local areas, I would say we're turning them around in 8 days or so, 8 to 10. It just depends. Again, I don't have any control over the appraiser. Just to give a little example, I have a colleague of mine that has a transaction. I think it's in Big Bear or somewhere. She ordered the appraisal 3 weeks ago. The appraiser never showed up.
Yikes.
The appraisal management company calls to see what the deal is, and the appraiser goes, "Oh, I have COVID." Well, now they have to arrange for a whole new appraiser to go out. Long story short, totally out of my control. I can order it quickly. I can get you, a rough timeline, but in terms of that, any sort of discrepancy on value, the ball's in your court on that.
Yeah, and there's two parts to that, right? One is your lack of control over that process, or it's an arm's length process for you. To get a neutral appraisal, they don't want the lender to be involved in it. That makes perfect sense, right? The second part is when you are removing appraisal contingencies or foregoing appraisal contingencies, make sure your client understands the impact of that choice, right?
Yes.
And we could talk about that at length, but we
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah, and I think in most cases, and that story about the Big Bear situation wasn't to scare anybody, but be cognizant of where the property is located and stuff. There's certainly more options with appraisers when we're talking about the general metropolitan Los Angeles area. As soon as you start going outside and into different areas, there's not as many options. The other piece is we have more than one appraisal management company too. So I'm able to look and check and verify with 4 or 5 different companies and go, okay, what sort of timeline, who's going to turn it around the fastest? Fastest doesn't always mean the best either though. So
Right. Yeah, get it. It's all trade-off. But what I can say about Andy and the process is she's ordering the appraisal as soon as you get in contract, right? She's not waiting until day 15 to start working that out. So you get a better chance of getting a timely appraisal when you order it quickly, right, Andy?
yeah, I would say in most cases the appraisal's coming back before inspections are done or negotiations on inspections are done, which is
that's always preferable.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy, just for kicks and giggles, is there any chance, could you give me any scenario in an all cash offer where you would not delete the appraisal contingency, just as a existential discussion?
Mary getting all existential.
What?
I said Mary getting all existential.
In an all cash offer where you would not remove the appraisal contingency?
Yeah, I mean, is there ever a time when that's could be a liability? Like probably not, but.
I mean,
what kind of liability, Mary? I mean, you're buying something with a perceived value, whether you're paying cash for it or getting a loan. Are you interested in understanding the true value of it today, or do you feel confident enough to purchase it regardless of perceived value, and because you understand what it can be, right? Or you love it so much that you could care less, right? And so, I mean, as a business decision, I think you might want to know even if you're paying cash.
Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense to put it in a contract, particularly in this world of multiple offers.
Sure.
But I was, Andy lives and breathes mortgages, and I just wondered if she had ever had a scenario where it got dicey.
I mean, certainly. I just closed one recently, and the appraised value came in, I think 45,000 less than what they were in contract for. Luckily, the buyer's agent was lucky enough to actually get in an appraisal contingency on it. The sellers reluctantly negotiated the price down a little bit. But it always gets dicey, and especially in this type of market, everything is emotional. The sellers are like, give me everything possible. And buyers are like, am I overpaying? Is this a bad move? I'll have to, on the next meeting, or maybe I'll talk to Joey, the front desk. I have a tool that recently came out. If I have all the information for, regarding the seller, what they paid for the property, potential purchase price. Anyway, I need quite a bit of information, but I can plug it in and it works sort of like a calculator that shows if a buyer is paying $100,000 over list price, how long, based on historical market data, how long would it take? I don't want to say to recoup because they're not necessarily losing anything, but how long would it take for the market to catch up to that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, Joey, this weekend I had to submit for the first time in my a billion of years of doing this, an offer without the appraisal. And we had to waive it. And I had a long talk with my buyer about it, about what it meant. They had enough cash and they loved the house. So we did it. And the agent flat out said to me, we are not going to accept anything that has an appraisal because this is going to go so much over. So, you know, I think it's just about being really open with your client, making sure they can do it because emotion takes over and they get excited, especially when there's 25 offers on something. So
make sure they understand the ramifications.
Yeah,
Don't be
like
the one to
Andy
push
said,
for it. You can
you
present
know,
it as an option, but don't find yourself talking your clients into removing their appraisal contingency.
no, absolutely not. Like I was way more hesitant than they were. They were the ones that were gung ho about it. It was just something I said to them that he's not accepting any that don't do this. Here's your options, you know?
Right.
So like you said, I mean, especially in this market, if your client can swing it and they're comfortable, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, everyone. Let's move on to no Ben today. Did we miss Ben?
I'm here. How are you guys?
Well, I was looking. I got you covered, Ben.
Hey, just
while Merv is finding your
your
Raha too. But go ahead, Raha, are you out there? Oh, Raha's there. Oh, we got Ben.
Oh, wait.
Let's start with Ben and then we'll go to Raha.
All right, guys. Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy team meeting. Yeah, you know, on the appraisal thing, my brother-in-law actually is in a situation right now with the whole appraisal thing as well. You know, I think ultimately, if you're gonna have an appraisal contingency with a cash offer, then I think that purchaser, that buyer, is just safeguarding themselves just in case. You know, they're not really sure on what they want to do, but ultimately, you know, anybody that's going to go into a property needs to understand, and you tell your clients this too, is that this is not a 1 year, 2 year play, right? I mean, you know, my brother-in-law, his property came back at 11,000 under appraised value, but again, explained to him the situation. I wasn't representing him, but just explain the situation to him. It's like, if you're going to live here and you need a place, you know, to call yourself home and not rent anymore, then $11,000 in the big scheme of things really doesn't mean anything. So, you know, that's kind of how I would approach it with the clients. But anyway, wanted to touch a little bit on something I heard via a different meeting. So if you don't have a listing or a sold, for example, and to do like a let's just list it or a just sold, what do, right? There seems to be a lot of agents now that are marketing pendings. I don't know if that's like legally allowed to market a pending, but that's not their listing, but they're not disclosing any information on the address or whatnot, but they're simply saying via either postcards or calls that, look, there's a listing that's going to be selling soon or closing soon in your area. Would you like a CMA, and would you like me to call you back with the close price going forward? So that's one way to reach out to people if you got nothing else going on. So it's just an angle. You know, it's just getting people to realize, like, you know, a lot of people don't like to ask questions. So that way you're at least approaching them and see if they want to do anything.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Raha. Miss Raha, I know you're there. I saw you typing. Exactly. Let's go forward to Joey. All right, Joey.
Hey,
It's all
good
about
morning.
you, bud.
Good morning. How are you guys over at KW Larchmont?
Is this a fresh new take on team meetings that you haven't quite experienced yet?
You know what? I love the fact that you're using Prezi. I love that app so much. It's so interactive and everybody is, I'm so happy to see such great interaction for your entire office. So it's a pleasure to be here. And I really do appreciate the opportunity to talk a little bit more about our forward living marketing department, the marketing studio. And if it's okay, John or Joey, I'm going to take the screen sharing privilege and I'm going to kind of dive in a little bit into our conversation for today.
Perfect.
So
make that happen.
Cool. So then let me go ahead and just quick thumbs up or if everyone's able to see my screen. Cool. All right. So again, thank you guys so much. My name is Joey Feldman, and I am the Director of Marketing and Branding at KW Forward Living. And we're excited to discuss some of the marketing offerings that we have available for you right now for 2021. So a little bit about the Forward Living Marketing Studio and what we're all about. As of last year, we decided that there was a need for all of our 13 different offices that are under the Forward Living umbrella, and we wanted to centralize a lot of our marketing efforts with one marketing department. And so what we've done is we've created a marketing department that's able to service you from start to finish for any of your marketing materials, from print assets to digital assets to even accountability and consultations. Our team here is ready to support you and provide you with a unique and tailored white glove service treatment for your individual, business as well as value proposition. So a little bit about our team. We're located here at the KW Westside location, and our in-house marketing team, we have about 3 team members that are able to help service you. So our mission, really truthfully, is to really look and overhaul all of our marketing identity for KW Forward Living, but also too, we want to create a curated and tailored brand or brand style or something that's going to be unique towards you. And at the same time, we want that cohesive visual identity to create consumer awareness, and the consumer being either the agents that are, that you're competing against or that are in the area, or it could be the client. And so that visual identity is really important for us. We also want to have that start establishing brand recognition for our Forward Living group so that we can start to develop and essentially have some industry dominance throughout the Southern California marketplace. And so what we're looking to do is not only create remarkable content and provide that to you, but we're also looking to do it strategically and with a lot more intentional thought behind it. We understand COVID-19, it brought some challenges, I think, into our industry, but we're looking to combat that in 2021 with various levels of marketing solutions that we're going to talk a little bit further today. So about me, my name's Joey. Like I said, I am the Director of Marketing and Branding. I've been with KW since about 2015, and I'm originally from the Midwest, so Detroit, Michigan, and I hold my license in the state of Michigan for real estate. And I've been with KW for a while looking at this kind of case study of what this need for marketing is and having this a la carte service menu, but also having a representative in-house that you guys can feel will integrate in your business. I was also up in San Francisco in 2018 with KW San Francisco, where we really re-identified the brand identity for that market. And because of that, was recognized through KW Corporate and with Gary Keller himself. So as of last year, I was actually in Austin, Texas at Corporate at the Southwest Market Center, #1, and was able to work directly with Gary Keller and establishing the new visual identity that has now been rolled out for 2021 with KW Luxury International. That was my biggest primary focus, was really in the luxury division. Outside of that, I have just came back to California back in July of last year. So I'm really happy to be here. And we're just really excited for everything that we have going on in our department. A couple of other additional members on my team include Heather Moran. She is our lead design manager and assistant. She is another Midwesterner from Toledo, Ohio. And she also has a background in art education and art history. One of the biggest value pieces of our team is to really not only create remarkable design, but we understand the language of real estate. So there's a lot of case-by-case scenarios where agents will come to us saying that they don't really know where to begin, and we really guide you guys along the process in your business, and we try to meet you wherever you're at. So if you're a new agent, a mid-level agent, or even a top producer, we have various levels of marketing services that can really meet you where you're at. We just recently brought on our newest team member, Ryan Williams, who is our commercial marketing chief designer. So one of the things in 2021 for our department is to grow and expand. And because of this, we found that we really want to help our commercial agents outside of just our residential agents with offering commercial marketing services. So Ryan became our chief designer. He has 7 years of commercial design real estate experience in his background. He also has an incredible eye for creativity and doing a lot of hand-drawn artwork. So all of the members of our team are producing high quality products. We're creating a service experience that is top-notch. And we really want to make marketing fun again for you and not have it become something where you feel like you're diving into your 20% and you're having to spend more time on it when you should be out there really focused on your listings and with your clients. And so with that being said, we want to dive a little bit deeper into that service menu of what exactly it is that we're offering. And so right now, we have an example of some of the marketing pieces that we can do, from property postcards to agent business cards to even agent promotional brochures, custom branding. And I start usually with business cards because as an agent, if you are ready to jumpstart your 2021 business goals, and if you need to start at the foundation, business cards are always the first stop for me. And we've created our design so that it's not just looking at the beautiful design content. Our team looked at 2020 and decided we need to really take the step back and think about what the clients are needing, what the agents are needing, and what the environment of COVID-19 has kind of presented to the table. So the biggest thing that we've decided is to create and focus more on the lifestyle. And our designs are now curated so that we can focus more on the lifestyle series that you or your client may be needing or kind of demanding. And so we have 3 new lifestyle series that are available for 2021 that are curated marketing designs that are all going to have a similar look, feel, and aesthetic. So with our first example here, we have our business cards in our classic series, which are very standard. They're clean, crisp, and you can see that there's multiple variations. So if you want something that's a little bit more timeless and a little bit more standardized, you want to get started right away, this is usually the route that we suggest agents to go in, specifically if you're kind of a new agent jumpstarting your business. We also are launching our newest lifestyle series, which is the modern series. So if you have something that wants to be a little more edgy and something that you want to kind of try something different and be standing out, our modern series has some really cool examples to look at. And then the final series that we're happy to announce is the excuse me, is the luxury series. And that one is going to be really tailored for the luxury client or the luxury lifestyle and business. And you'll notice that we have different examples of how that could look. And another thing agents have really come to the plate was, what can we do if I want to go outside of that? What if we want to do our own agent branding, and how do we even jumpstart that? Our team is actually offering that service to agents. If you wanted to start and go foundationally of your logo and seeing how that could even work, and even understanding what is your mission and value proposition. Our goal is to partner with you in your business, and we're diving in from the very ground up. So we're doing those consultations as the need be, and you can schedule that with myself or my team for a 1-hour consultation via Zoom. So we don't have to have too many interactions outside of that. Or if you decide that you just want to shoot us an inquiry, you can always send that via email, and our team will typically get back to you within a 12 to 24-hour period. We like to really pride ourselves on our timelines, and we understand too that in real estate, you kind of have to move quickly, and we like to kind of meet that expectation and go above that. I'll show you guys just a couple of things. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but I have some business cards that you can see right here in person, but we're able to do quite a variety of different finishings on that. So we have different options with our preferred printer that we're able to exclusively give you that really elegant sensation of, you know, a tactile experience for your print collateral. And then we're offering digital pieces too, so that if you can't go out to the client and I believe COVID-19, for some of the regulations, you couldn't really go door knock with those flyers. So we are offering digital packages now, and we're seeing a very, very high influx of those types of requests. So again, if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. We really are here to support you and service you and meet you where you're at. One of the things I heard you guys talking about earlier, I believe it was Ed, regarding the pre-listing presentation and kind of jump-starting what that listing presentation is and how you can do it. Our team has already done the work for you. So one of the things that I like to say is this becomes an invaluable to your business strategy, especially attacking 2021 right off the bat. We have created a customized presentation that is exclusive for Forward Living so that you can use this presentation immediately. We've also digitized it so that instead of having to print it, we can do a digital flip book through our platform called Issue, where you can put that presentation online and you can share it immediately with your clients. And the great thing is you can customize it too. So for $45, our team is able to customize certain aspects of the presentation, from adding your logo, your headshot, any awards and accolades, your bio, and even still, you can even update, if you have a CMA, we can add that to the back of the listing presentation as well. All of these items can be done at $45 as a one-time setup fee, and then it's done. Then you have the presentation. We can print it with our printers. I believe we talked a little bit about it, but we have the hardcover booklet that can be done with Unibind. I believe, Joey, you have some of those at your office, but if you need to have more, they run about $35. Just to get the hardcover book, and we can make that presentation as its own little booklet and print it out and make it your own. So you can have both options in your tool belt should you want to go that route. Another option as well is we can even print it as a magazine style booklet. So instead of having that hardbound, now you have an option where it's done professionally with our printers, and you can easily get this printed so it looks like a beautiful magazine. You can even put that in the mail. We have a lot of options for you. So I wanted
you have to do a run of those, or can you, or are they one-offs?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you have to do a run of those, or are they one-offs? Those.
Yeah. So with the you have more flexibility with the bound booklet. So this one you can kind of do a one-off. That's absolutely fine. For our magazine style booklets, they run $8 per piece with a minimum order of 25 pieces. So that is one of the stipulations if you decide you want to go with the magazine booklet. But again, you can kind of go through that depending. I believe in a couple of other sections here, I'll show you guys some pricing so you can kind of get an idea as well with that. One question that I know is going to come up, if you're looking for a customized listing or pre-listing marketing presentation, we have a timeline for delivery as approximately 1 week from the time all marketing materials or deliverables from the agent, so all of your content and information is delivered via email. From there, our team will put the presentation together, send you a proof, and then make revisions accordingly if you decide that there's certain elements that you want to have adjusted. So that is approximately 1 week. We usually say don't wait. If you want to get it in sooner rather than later, and we're happy to help facilitate that. A couple of more items that we have. So let's just say you are new to the business. I like to say that because we've been seeing a lot more new agents come through, or even if you're a top producer, whichever the case may be, and you want to start getting your business moving. We also have some really cool options for agent promotion, specifically tailored to the KW Concierge Program. Joey, have you talked a little bit about the Concierge Program or no? I don't know.
Well, yes, but not the new version of it. We haven't quite unleashed that yet. But
okay.
But most of the agents are aware of our concierge program. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you are deciding that you wanted to dive a little deeper into that, Joey will absolutely provide you guys with more of the concierge program. We have a new rollout of the program, which is really exciting, that our marketing team is partnering inside with, so that we're creating really beautiful marketing content and that something's going to be useful rather than just have it look pretty. But we can do some specific concierge type of marketing pieces. A lot of agents ask us, we don't know where to start and what type of information to put. This is a great starting point. It opens the conversation to your clients, and it really gives them something of value that really heightens you as opposed to maybe a competing agent for maybe gaining that listing. Another thing that we've seen in 2021 so far is property flyers and property e-flyers. So we have a variety of different templates that you can choose from for different property flyers as a single page. And if you don't want to print that, we do offer a digital e-flyer that can be sent out as an e-blast. And so our e-blasts go out to approximately 40,000 agents throughout the LA metro area. And we do e-blasts that are specifically for just listed, just sold, and anything that's an escrow. We will make this kind of a quick talking point, but if you have a coming soon that is off market, our team will not be creating an e-blast and sending those different types of materials out through our proprietary e-blast software due to the the DRE regulations when it comes to the coming soons. We ran into a couple of issues with that. So right now we're not doing those types of e-blasts. We can create the content for you and then you can share however, but I want to make sure everybody knows that we want to be safe and we want to protect you and your business, and we do not want anybody to get fined. That's one of the things that I get nervous about because I'm like, I don't want to take the risk. So we have different property flyers. Here's an example of our new modern series. So you can kind of see the different stylized templates. And then you also have some of our luxury series too, that again is really heightened. It's really unique and it's really pretty. We've gotten good feedback and people are really loving it so far. Now, the next big piece that I think is probably our second item on the list that we've gotten a lot of business with is postcards. Because COVID-19 and not being able to door knock, it seems like we've kind of gone a little bit backwards, like 5 years or so, where postcards are the hot item again, where you can now take that, do something remarkable, really get your name out there for a just sold, just listed, maybe a prospecting piece or a geofarming piece to touch your radius, we have the pieces available and we're able to do that in a lot of different ways. So one of the things is, again, just little things that we've seen. If you're a new agent, and if you're new agents on this call, we have marketing postcards that you can send out with that are different templates. So you can kind of see here, we have different styles. If you want to just get something in the mail, really let people know, hey, I'm at KW now. Hey, you should work with me. Or hey, you know, we have a lot of ways that we can really service that portion. Feel free to let us know. We have postcards that are specifically tailored for the listing. So if you have a just sold, here is one of our styled for our classic series. We have one of our modern series. And then if you want that full customized look, we have a few examples where we can really rebuild a postcard so it has your unique style and identity on there. And again, these are some examples in the different sizes that we've done for agents at our offices so far. And another, again, lots of different options, but another postcard option is the geofarming. That's a hot one for 2021, where agents are saying, we would like to partner with you and the marketing team to help us really figure out a 12 by 12 campaign of how we can start farming our radius on a monthly consistent basis. We have done it. We have seen the results for a couple of case studies of our offices right now, where we not only create their postcard, but we're creating something monthly that they're able to drip out that's really clean, it's really consistent, and that has their unique flair to it. If you want even that more stylized, we've done holiday postcards, and we've done something for New Year's. Here's a couple of examples for these agents right here. And here's the most recent one for a Valentine's Day. So everything that we can do, our team is ready. We're available to help assist and, again, guide you through that process. So the biggest item that you guys should probably take notice of is our marketing service menu with all of the different prices and the different services being offered at this time. If you don't see a service on this menu, it's okay. You can always reach out to us and we can jump on a call. We can go through back via email and we can discuss what it is exactly that you're looking to do and how our team is able to service you. So one of the things, Joey, you were mentioning for that listing presentation with the magazine style booklet, it's 25 pieces. You have the different kind of paper stock and the different finishings, and you have the different sizing too. This has also been shared for everyone to know with John and Joey, so you guys can have this exact presentation that I'm going through. We have those links available so that you can refer back to it at any point in time. But we have postcards, flyers, e-flyers, brochures, any social media. Again, that is a hot item. If you're looking for a just listed, just sold, or maybe even an agent promotion piece that's going on your Instagram or Facebook, we have that ready for you. We even have marketing packages for property marketing. We have digital social media packages, and then branding and agent consulting and identity packages. Those two pieces are not on the menu and do require consultations. So just going to give you a heads up there. Timelines for all projects outside of the listing presentation. We strive to hit a 48 to 72 business turnaround from the time all items have been submitted and the credit card for an authorization has been received and put into your file. So keep that in the back burner. I want to take it to our next section, which is going to be showcasing our commercial marketing services. So if there are any commercial agents that are looking for support or marketing materials, we're ready. We're happy to create broker opinion values. We're happy to create custom business cards that are tailored for commercial agents. We have unique identities that are being rolled out as we speak right now. We even have commercial property flyers and commercial offering memorandums. All look a little bit different than the residential, and that's done with full intention so that we separate it out and give you guys something of value too. right now, I'm giving you guys just a brief preview of some of our templates for our commercials agents. And here's an example of one of our offering memorandums that we've done for a couple of agents too. So we can do those. Typically, you would want to get in touch with myself and our commercial specialists, and we can absolutely hone out all of the details from the rent roll to area and demographics to doing even a Google map if you need to kind of have that outline too. And we can customize them as well. This one is an example for the Moore Park Campus Plaza for an agent that we took the offering memorandum, we took their brand identity, and we finally created something that they said they're going to use for the rest of their business. They have something now that they never did that our team created, and now it's on file. They can use this at any point in time. We customize it, cut it down if they needed to, or add more pages if it's needed as well. So with those services, you have our offering memorandums that are starting at $179 per build, our broker opinion values, or our BOVs, at $215 starting point. And then we also offer property flyers, property brochures, postcards, business cards, and signs. So a lot of different services, all of which we're able to take care of and do in-house for you. One of the things I did not talk about right now, that I'm going to just pop over to my next piece here. I wanted to actually show you that listing presentation and just flip through it so you could see what exactly I'm referring back at. So this is our KW Larchmont listing presentation that is available. You can literally use the link today if you want to just share it with your client. Or again, submit for $45 and we can customize these areas at the bottom, adding your content as well. But this just goes to show the elevated look and aesthetic that our team's putting out there. Just kind of showcasing a little bit about what those pages look like. It's got everything that is really going to set you all up for success. And again, as I was mentioning, sometimes the bells and whistles of the presentation don't necessarily need to be fully talked about, and the agent can get a little bit lost in that. But I would encourage reading this. Make this kind of your I would say like your Bible, quote unquote, of what you should know when you go into that presentation, because when you get there, you have the support. This is all done and the client will see that and they'll know, oh, wow, the value is really heavy with this agent. I really want to work with them. They're doing something different that nobody else is. So we have this available. One of the most recent pieces too that is not talked about that we just rolled out this week, you guys are getting the full exclusive, is our buyer's presentation. Hot request. This one is literally just rolled out on Monday. So this is available for customization. We are able to put your testimonials, you'll have options to customizing again to your wants and needs, but it's got everything pretty much in there and ready to go. From your home search options, discussing the mortgage and loan process, knowing how to make the offer for the client, and again, kind of a frequently asked questions, a moving checklist, notes pages if you wanted to kind of have that for the client to make notes on. And again, we can customize that with all of your content too. So I sound like a broken record, but I know for a fact, you know, a lot of this stuff is going to have questions as we go along. And I hopefully was able to give you a little more insight about what we're able to do for you.
It's excellent, Joey. Thank you so much. That was like, I'm sure there's a million questions and, you know, we still have some content to deliver here, but, you know, for Joey put his email address and the website address, it's forwardlivingmarketing.com, right, Joey?
Yeah, I'm going to make a note on that. If you guys, I'll say this is the Midwestern in me. Take a minute before you go to that website, and I would just say hold off. We are actually in the process of rebuilding the website and making it much more user-friendly and way nicer of an experience. Right now, it's just not fully functional. So you can email us, you can absolutely call us. Our goal and intention is rolling out our new marketing website by early March, and that's going to be an extremely valuable tool for everybody to use.
Excellent, excellent. And you'll put your digits and your contact information into the chat bar. It would be really, really helpful.
Absolutely. I'm going to send that right now. I'm also going to share with you the links for the presentations and just everything that I discussed today. That will all be in the chat box. Just as a side note, if you don't add those and bookmark it after the Zoom call has ended, you'll lose the link. So make sure to put that in somewhere safe wherever you can. And then we're good to go.
Perfect. You are the man. Excellent job, Joey.
Thank you, guys.
Compelling story.
Joey, can I ask just a quick question? So are Megan and Hank, who do like photography and video, are they part of the same team, just now this kind of like group to the
two divisions? Two divisions. There's the design division and the media division.
Yeah. So so what was your name? Is it Dragana?
Yes.
Okay, so answering Dragana's question, she's asking, does Megan and Hank, who are part of the Forward Media production team, they're the team that is going to be helping you if you need photography done, if you need videography done, or even some sort of headshot session done. They are a separate division from the Forward Marketing Group. We are intending that we integrate a little bit more, but they are separate for requests should you need to get some photography. But they are a proprietary partner with us. We will always direct to always work with them because they have really remarkable content and a lot of great stuff to see.
Yeah, if you get the buy-in that they have immense buy-in in my office. They have, some raving fans, and I've got a couple private messages as, how does this affect Hank and her? So my intention is for Joey to get the same buy-in that Megan and Hank have in our office, right? And they have really delivered for my agents, and they have some real lovers, and and my office is capable of a high level of love. So
we got lots of love. We got lots of love, Joey. We are really, really excited to partner with your office and every agent. Like I said, your business becomes our business, and the more that we can integrate into that, it's only going to just help your value proposition and your 2021 business goals.
Yeah, exactly. That's the time to go. All right. Thanks, Joey. Your contact information is in the chat bar, right?
Yes, sir. Correct. Everything's there, including all of the links to today's presentation.
Perfect. Thank you.
Cool. Have a great day. Thank you again for your time. We look forward to working with you.
Bravo.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Let's get it going. Where are we, Murph? Bum, 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 bum. Whee. All right. Last chance to register for family reunion. It starts next Monday. All right, we got I didn't realize Joey was going to go so long, but we do have a little video that goes along with that that I wanted to share. There, what's new this year is Insightful Break. They're having breakout sessions with post and expert-led master classes. After the master classes, they're having little workshop sessions. Where you can ask questions and so on and so forth. Also, hand-on command workshops this year. They did such a great job with Mega Camp. I am really, really excited. They built on that, and they are poised to present like 3 days. 3 days of like intense information and skill building and problem solving for your businesses for today, for the 2021 for your 2021 business. In addition, Ed and I are going to have post, as if that wasn't enough. At the end of the day, we're going to have some breakout sessions of our own where people can come and share their ahas and cross-collateralize the information they learned that day. So get in there, and miraculously, we only have like 30 agents who are signed up, right? it's negligible. If you, I understand that everybody does everything at the last minute. I would highly encourage you to do this. This information is going to be available to you for, what is it, 6 months afterwards, Ed?
I believe so, yeah. And yeah, for 6 months, you're available to download all the information, go back and review and revisit anything, which I think is a super way of kind of taking all that information and taking it from anecdotal to getting it into your long-term memory for the things that you really want to drill down into.
Yep.
Especially sometimes you hear, you're at a breakout session, you hear some new stuff, and then you take it out to your business and you start trying to implement it. And then you're like, a month later, like, wait a minute, what did they say again? Because I'm doing it, but I'm missing a detail. And you go back and you listen. It's great to be able to go back and hear it all again. I remember back in live, like going back into my notes, trying to see what I wrote down. But now you get to like actually go back and see the actual thing that you watched to begin with. And yeah, we're bringing back happy hour. So we're gonna have happy hour every 4 o'clock, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week.
That's worth the price of admission in itself, right, Rob?
Bring your favorite. Yeah, we're gonna have like some family reunion bingo or something. We'll have to figure out.
Excellent.
So what time is it starting? PST family reunion?
Is it 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, Ed? Do you know?
Let me pull it up right now. I believe
the big sessions don't start until they get a mass. So I believe the big sessions start after 9.
Yeah,
right?
correct. It just depends on what you like, because there's some stuff. It starts to get going at like 7 o'clock Pacific time, 7 a.m. But like I think Gary and Jay hit the stage. I believe it's 9 or 9:30 when they will, on Tuesday when the big official welcome to family reunion kind of thing.
They have some.
Are we getting a schedule?
Breakout sessions.
I haven't gotten any. I mean, I signed up, but I don't see an actual schedule of what.
Here is the
online. The schedule.
Here's the agenda right here. There's a link to the agenda where you can see everything. And by the way, Joey and I have some details on all the different classes and breakouts and everything. If you need, soon you're going to get a thing of like, where you can choose what classes you want to drop into. If you need some help figuring out how to navigate it and what you should attend, just let Joey and I know. We can help guide you in that process.
Great. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, you guys. All right. Merlin. You build your own agenda, different ways. All right. Campaign. All right. Let's tip of the month. Turn your social media ads into lead generation machines with campaigns. You schedule posts in campaigns to send out posts, so you don't have to worry about it on the daily, right? And we're going to have Jeff Reyes, who's our regional director of technology. He's going to be coming on to the meeting in the next week or so. Ed, is that right?
The week after family reunion, he's going to be here for our team meeting the Wednesday 24th.
Some new designs in command here. We have the consumer, the consumer magazine that you can leverage. It's in KW Command in the designs area. There's also some collateral material for Black History Month for social media. The Lunar New Year's is coming up soon enough. That's this weekend too, isn't it? And then Valentine's Day. Oh, it's load up. And also this weekend's President's Day, apparently, on Monday, right? And let's not forget Lorna and Tracy. Mardi Gras.
That's right. That's the most important holiday.
What's that?
I said that's the most important of all those holidays you just mentioned. Mardi Gras.
I argue with that. How can I argue?
Go cuz. Do you know, is there any update on the, designs as far as newsletters? Because they took those off.
Yeah, there are no newsletters. The newsletters have been, you can go into Michelle, try the peer content. I feel like you'll find some information in there with newsletters, right?
There's some stuff that's being rolled out at family reunion. So there's going to be, that's one of the things that there's talk about is on that note. There's some new stuff coming out with regards to, what do you call it? Smart plans.
Yep.
and there's some new stuff rolling out, especially for teams. That's been rolling out for the last few months, but there's going to be a big show about that. So be on the lookout for a bunch of new command stuff as well. That they usually like to roll that out during the big event. So,
all right. Also, let's not forget about Rob's virtual event on February 10th, 6 p.m. All are welcome.
That's today.
Yes, tonight. 6 p.m.
Tonight.
Tonight.
9 or 10?
Night.
Oh, tonight. That's
6 p.m.
Let's not forget about Rob's event tonight at 6 o'clock. All right. We have that link is in the. We'll send out that link in the daily in the connection with when we send out the office meeting. Lots of birthdays. Mario and Ji-Sun, also Duran Lewis, and Wendy, Ed Morel coming up on Valentine's Day, as well as Michelle Katz and Ujwal, Laura Anderson on the day after Valentine's Day, Mark Jones, Paulina, and Keegan all have birthdays in the next 7 days. Wow. Some congratulations for closed escrows. Day and Monique Caulfield on San Juan. Congratulations, Monique. David Holly on Del Paso. Ji-Sun on Harmony. Core Group. Josh Mendoza, I think that's his first closing on Castellina or Castellin. Also, Gina Abrola, Lynn Leclerc, and Jelena. Congratulations, Jelena. Congratulations to you all. Also, some new escrows. Bond Group, congratulations, Angela, closing or opening up on Lake Street. Charlotte on Portola, Holly on Colfax, Chris Brotman, Heidi Davis, Tracy Pence on Norwich, Tiffany on Serrano, Jeffrey Perlman, Christina, Carlos, and Eric Schulman. A three-way on. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean a threesome.
All right.
There's no good way to
still
say
not okay.
that. I'm sorry. On Sherwood, congratulations. I couldn't dig myself out of that. Closed lease, Jenny Turkson, Gabrielle Sutter, Tiffany Park, and Dragana. Congratulations, all of you. New listings. Jelena, do you want to talk about, I saw you on there earlier, you have a lease listing. You want to talk about that, a 1 bedroom, 1 bath?
Yes. Hi, everyone. So it's a lease listing. It's a loft, 800 square feet in 1100 Wilshire, 2,600 a month.
2,600 a month. Views?
Yeah, it's a 19th floor.
19th floor. All right. Yeah. It's got to have some view in there. Beautiful. Thank you. Also, Eileen on Windsor has a $3,500 a month, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,700 square feet. Gina Schoen has 34 Flintstone, not Flintstone, but Flintstone, a 4 bedroom, 3 bath. It's 2,144 square feet for $989,000 in Aliso Viejo. Christina Kim on Arroyo, Unit C, lease. Can I take this one? Or you have some 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 1,129 square feet for just a smidge under 3,500. Also, the second unit in there, it's 3 bedroom, 3 bath for $3,650, a little bigger. And she has Virgil. Christine, do you want to talk about Virgil? Or not? It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, a little over 1,000 square feet for $705,888. I'm sure there's some lucky significance to that asking price. Red Real Estate on West Manchester has a 3 bedroom, a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 1,742 square feet for $935,000. Ian Journey has a lease, $1,600, loft style, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 650 square feet. And I'm not quite sure what that building is, but it's on 312 West 5th Street on the 9th floor. Alexandra Pukuchov, did you want to talk about your Palisades listing?
Well, yes, it's a listing with the history, you know, and I was in escrow, and we were flooded by the upper, by the neighbor on the upper floor. Now the unit is completely renovated. It is the best unit in the building and the best priced unit in Pacific Palisades right now.
Yeah, it's a great location.
Everything.
Great location.
Location is great, price is unbelievable, and the condition is pristine.
Excellent.
Guys, bring your clients, please.
Thank you, Alexandra.
It's better. It was already sold, you remember, but now we're back on track. Thank you.
Red Real Estate has a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 732 square feet for $2,400 a month on Somerset and a half. Christina has another lease listing on Virgil. It is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,370 square feet for $3,750 per month.
Hey, that's my listings picture.
That was your list. I was like, that looks familiar, that picture. That is not Christina's property. I was like, I knew that looked familiar to me. I was like, huh. Marissa Tranquilli has this. She talked about it a little bit last week. It's the Cole Mansion. It beautifully. She has these clients who do these restorations. They're not renovations. They are complete restorations. The details are amazing. It's a beautiful property, 1698, 6 bedrooms, 4 bath. This turret houses a bath, like a giant bathtub in front of the window. It's a special home for a special client. 1698. Oh, all right. And here we are. Once needs, fill the bucket. How can I help you guys?
Joey, I have a listing.
Come on, Will.
Say coming soon. I am going to drop it in the chat right now. Let me see here. Okay, just dropped it in the chat, but I am going to give you guys the nuts and bolts of it. Brand new listing coming soon. We're going to go active in about 2 weeks. Listed price is $635. Address is 29200 Snapdragon Place in Santa Clarita, also known as Canyon Country. It's 4 to 5 bathrooms. What I mean when I say that is, title reads 5 bedrooms, but they knocked down a wall to combine the 2 bedrooms together. 3 bathrooms, square footage is 2,080. Lot is 6,969. It is a corner lot. It's a great property. My client is in a little trouble. So if you know anyone that's interested in this area, please let me know. We'd love to go to escrow with you.
Thank you, Will. Also, Michael Flanagan has a new property coming up or on at 1410 North Sycamore in Hollywood. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 bath, 1,750 square feet of property on a 6,023 square feet lot.
1.65 million.
1.65 million. It's a single family, right, Michael?
Single family residence, yeah. It's just south of Sunset Boulevard near the heart of it all, like La Brea and Sunset.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Anyone else?
I have a question, need. Does anyone have any one in oops, sorry, I totally lost all of you. Does anyone have anyone in San Diego that specializes in land that I can refer a client to? So if you do that, please reach out to me or know somebody. I appreciate that.
Okay, will do.
I have like 3 I have like 3 different clients looking for fixers. One can go up to $1 million, another 1.5, and another 2 million. So we're looking for fixers all over LA that there's added value.
All right.
Hi, Joey. It's Jacqueline. Buyer needs a buyer looking in the hills from Hollywood Hills, Laurel Canyon, Beechwood Canyon, maybe 90210 hillsides, about 1.7 in that range.
Okay.
2 bedroom, 2 bath. That's it in terms of requirements. Some outdoor space. It doesn't have to be huge. And then for a listing coming up, I have a 2 bedroom, 1 bath coming up in Highland Park in the 700 range.
Excellent. Wow. That's
Thank you.
Hopefully they'll stay there. It'll go up from there, I meant. Anyone else?
I have a listing coming up. It will be going live in a couple of weeks. The address is, what is the address? Of 241 East 56th Street. It's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, about roughly a little over 1,400 square feet, corner lot SFR. And we are going to go live at it at $499. So if you guys have some buyers that are looking for some affordable housing in the South Los Angeles area, please give me a call and let me know. I can get you guys in.
Yeah, the interior is been renovated, right?
Yeah, Joey, is the house that I showed you yesterday?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, so the interior is actually fully renovated 3 years ago when they bought it from a flipper. So the interior is really nice, actually, and pretty spacious home. And it's got a detached garage, which obviously, you know, maybe there's some ADU potential opportunities there.
Sorry, it's in Highland Park?
No, it's in South Los Angeles. The
yeah.
address is 241 East 56th Street.
East, I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, also, Jacqueline, could you put your information in the chat box? Alex Dion was wanting to find out more about your Highland Park coming soon. Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else I can help today?
Yes.
I have a new licensee who's dying to talk to me that I want to get to, but I want to make sure that everybody gets what they need. Just finishing up. All right, well, you guys, it was great. Sorry the meeting went long, but it was a lot of great information. Give me a call when you, no, give me a call. Have a great week, you guys. It was really great to see you all. All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Joey. Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. I'm typing my loss up to $2 million. Okay.